Guys, welcome back to some Eternal Evolution. In today's video, we're going to be building up a couple heroes. We're going to go head over to the perimeter. We're going to do some of the Twilight Lands. Now, I unlocked it yesterday. I haven't really done anything in there, nor have I seen anything in there. So I'm going to go ahead and check it out. But first, guys, yesterday we did summons. Today we can build up some heroes. Looking at the builds that we have, guys, there are a lot of heroes to actually evolve in here. And I'm going to start with some of the heroes such as this one. Now, again, these are some of the cards that we get out. These are some of the copies that we got out of there. So I'm going to go ahead and evolve him to pick up heavy armor. I'm sure, guys, enemies are stunned. That is going to be invaluable when it comes to the crowd control aspect that we have with these heroes, really building them out. Now, one of my absolute favorite is right here, guys. Now, Taylor is probably one of my absolute favorite heroes. Again, there are so many game modes where he does an incredible amount of damage. Even at this level, he is doing well. And there is Mythic, guys. We also did pull extra copies of him. That is right. We finally get the Mark of Fire to build him up a little bit. I'm going to save the next kind of resource that I have right here. I'm going to wait to build that one. Lee Ran, I think we're going to probably replace pretty soon. So I'm not going to build up Lee Ran right now. But there are a couple, you can see a couple of other SS heroes that I have a lot of food sitting for. I've built up and saved kind of a lot of food. The problem is, short of getting these SSS heroes, I can only evolve them once, and that's it. The heroes are just going to kind of chill here until I get multiple copies and actually have the ability to get these up a little bit higher. Even here, guys, we got Rando up because we got a copy of him yesterday, which will give us the flash cut. And then we also do have another copy. Again, I'm going to probably save that one right now to see who else we're going to build within these factions. A couple more, guys. I haven't really got into some of these heroes like Nautilus. Again, I have a couple copies of them, but I don't have anything else to do with them. It's literally just building that first copy, and that is it. Now, looking at some of the regular heroes, guys, like Artis, we need to build him up. We need more food to actually build him up a little bit more, which I believe we have with a lot of these guys. So we can actually use some of our own food to Evo in here. And there we go. So we'll take this up to our legendary status right there, which means heroes like this, guys, I want to build him up. I know he does need a prototype to be very strong, but I do have, as you can see, a couple specific copies of him, so I want to build him up pretty high, unlocking that combat beetle. I have not unlocked this specific prototype that he really requires to do exceptionally well, but again, we have a lot of food on here, and we've been kind of holding on to it, seeing what we're going to get, seeing if we can actually get some of the more of the SSS heroes. I'm going to wait, and I'm not going to do any summons right now. The big reason for that, guys, is we're going to see and kind of wait to see who we're going to have to build up, or who's going to be kind of the big priority. I like Artis, I like Taylor, two of the really strong heroes, because now I can unlock an incredible amount of their talents, which I like as well. In the final faction, again, we have copies of Taylor. I'm going to go ahead and do it, just because, again, he's a hero that I already have the copies literally sitting here of. Building him up, guys. Tiger Flame Arrow, Battle Aftershock. Definitely. Now, Lee Ran, I'm going to wait on. Karma. I know a lot. I do have a couple copies, but a lot of people have said not very good. And then these two, almost like the twins, I'm going to have to build them out a little bit more, and I just need more heroes, guys. Now, they were also talking today about the double chip event. So the event, actually going in here and getting double the chips when you do summons. I'm going to save my summons till we get those double chips. Now, they said it does not affect, and again, I'm just going off what players have actually said earlier today, is it does not affect your basic summons, but the limited summons give the chips, and I believe the advanced gives the chips. I know you can only buy the heroes that are in here, but essentially for every one card that I use, it does give me one of these little chips. During the event, you actually get double chips. Again, this is kind of what I'm hearing. I believe it was Alfredus that had said something over on YouTube about getting those double chips. But guys, we built out a ton, an absolute ton of heroes. So I'm just going to use some of these, and I know these do not have any chips. All of the friendship summons have just literally been greens or blues. Haven't seen anything short of that. Now, the advanced, again, I think I'm going to save these. As much as I would love to build out these wish list heroes and look at those guys, both at Mythic. Serena, I finally got that copy of Serena out of the event that we had going on right now. Basic summons, I'm going to go ahead and do them. Overall, guys, I'm not really too worried. Even the chips that I have right now, I'm not buying anyone. I'm going to have to figure out exactly who I want to build or who I need to build. But if we can pull out some more food out of here, but if we can ultimately pull out some of these SSS heroes, which again, there's just a little bit more food, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy if we do get one. The diamonds I'm going to save. So again, as we get more kind of into this game, guys, and get a lot more familiar with a lot of the content, I actually used a lot of the diamonds to refresh. That way I could actually farm a little bit more when it came to the bosses. So what I've actually been doing right now is hopping over to the perimeter. I've been farming up. I farmed up some caves today. I got a little bit further. I finished out 7, farmed this up a little bit to get some gear for the heroes that I do have. Also within the Terror Dome, I need some more prototypes. But in here, guys, we've gotten to right here. We have the epic commanders. We're trying to get to these elite commanders or these mythic commanders. As we get further, I know they do get kind of better and better. But looking there, guys, even 15 is just this mythic commander. So if I can get to a point where I can actually farm them, because right now I only have the legendary commanders right now, definitely need to build those up. Same with Terror Dome. Again, these prototypes, I have to get to the point of being able to farm these epic ones. I'm not sure if they go higher than epic. I think epic might be the highest, yeah, which it is. I know you do need an incredible amount of copies of these, but once we get to the point of being able to actually farm these epic prototypes, I can spend some of my diamonds actually refreshing up here and using these to purchase our stamina supplements so we can buy them out. That's what I'm going to save my diamonds for, because we want to get a lot of those. Once we do get a little bit further, we can make some more progression. Now the ancient altar just reset. I'm going to wait till we're a little bit closer. This one you only get 5 attempts in, which gives you probably the most phenomenal loot that I've seen. In addition, guys, you do get these limited recruitment cards. I'm going to bank these till we get that event that is going to double the chips. I'm hoping, I think they said like the 3rd week or something. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the Twilight Lands. So again, this is a part that I have never seen, never looked at, and it looks pretty cool. How it's kind of built, I'm not exactly sure what you do. I think just challenge one of these enemies, and it looks like it is one team, which right now it just looks like one team. So let's throw in, I actually just picked up this commander, and as you can see, Artaz is in there, which I do have pretty well built. I'm sure once we get through here, I'm not 100% sure, again, guys, how exactly this works. So I'm going to drop him in there on my normal team, and then I drop usually Oak in there. Then down here, I usually do Emma and I do the twins, possibly with Crete, or I do AoE. But I also do have a healer in here, which is right there, guys. We got those. Do we need a hunter? Let's look at what we need for hunters. You know what? Let's drop out artists. I'm going to drop a hunter in here. Should be good. Oh, then we're missing a tank. I see what it does, and it gives us bonuses. When an allied hunter attacks a target with a shield, they get a bonus. So there are different specific bonuses in here. Very cool strategy. I'm sure it's probably, oh, it's just telling us what they kind of have. I'm okay with that. I think Oak looking, again, recommended the Hunter Bond, which we have the Hunter Bond. I don't think I have a 3rd hunter to throw in here, and I do not. So let's go ahead. Let's see what we can do with this, guys. Again, I've never done this game mode before, and it looks like we start off with some AoE, but look, they're all shielded. That is where the Hunter Bond is going to come in, guys. And look at the damage he is putting out. Wow, we're really going to have to get some more hunters in here. Either that or we are just severely underleveled in this. Because even there, guys, the rest of these are going to go down pretty quick. So increased damage after 30 seconds. I know there's the big heal, but look, we just got through our 2nd shield here, guys. I figured we were going to be outmatched. I just didn't know how far outmatched. Wow, I wonder if some of these are easier. Elite 120C, guys, as far as our our levels, we're not very leveled. This says 2 tanks. So who do we have in the tanking role? Again, I have 2 tanks in here. We have support in here. Let me take out Emma, drop in a tank. There is the 2 tank bond. After 14 basic attacks, the tank's ally triggers a shock, reducing their attack. Let's see if we can do any better in here. I think I might just be very much under leveled. Again, we probably could have went with Emma in this one. But I want to see SSS heroes. Look at that, guys. Just getting crushed. Absolutely crushed. We're not going to be able to do anything in here, which is a little disappointing. But you know what? Overall, we're not at very high levels, guys. We don't have that many heroes built up. We're still waiting. And look at the twins. Guys, they're doing a ton of damage out of there. But we're probably not going to have an opportunity. Let's see what we have going here. Speed run leaderboard. Go ahead and collect. Look at the diamonds. A lot of free diamonds, guys. Herald's power. Each level of Herald's power reduces the damage and max HP of enemies by 2% up to a total of 10 levels. Yeah, I don't see, again, we're only on level 105. I really don't see us being able to get through here. And look at the dragon back there, guys. There's actually a huge green dragon back there. That is very cool looking. What do we got? Complete all stages to receive the following rewards. I don't think we're going to be able to defeat anything in here. Even here, guys, 120 plus. The energy bond. So who do we have for energy heroes? Let's see if maybe we can get through one of these. Let's look at the energy. Let's drop out. So there's a decent tank. And again, the energy bond. We don't even really have a third to put in there. When an allied energy attacks a target with a summon, they inflict a 300% bonus. Yeah, I don't see this tank holding up. I don't think we have Oak up high enough to get this to work. And again, guys, you can see all the summons in there. Maybe this is going to be one to be able to get through. Look at all the ads, guys. We got Ravina up quite a bit too. But again, these SSS heroes, guys, we just need massive copies of these heroes. We are so short on all of these copies. Doing a lot of AoE damage. You're like, unfortunately, Ravina went down pretty quick. But again, we're not going to be able to go through here. I'm going to have to build out a lot more skills. Yep. We're not going to be able to. So guys, all right. So we did pretty solid in there. We built out a couple more heroes. We've been picking up the daily reward. That's really all we can do. We are absolutely missing levels in this. And look at it, guys. Look how much there is in here. If you're pushing this thing, guys, Twilight Fortress, 15 levels in here. We're on 1 of 10. Absolutely incredible in there, guys. But we got a lot of heroes built, which I love. I'm going to have to go through. I'm going to have to build out a lot of their defenses, use a lot of their talents. For what it's worth, guys, I don't have that many resources in here. And the equipment, as you can see, we've just started getting these mythic equipment. So definitely going to have to build out heroes like Oak. Because a lot of the SSS heroes, I feel, as strong as they are falling behind because I can't build them. Literally, the only one we got lucky with was Ravina. So I'm going to continue building them out, guys, continuing to make some more progression. So, guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.